Most people think small talk is boring, and they hate it. It's the short answers, the awkward silences, and just waiting for it to end. But what if I told you that there's a simple truth that I teach guys all the time that makes conversations so engaging that people don't want it to end? I promise you, once you see it, you'll actually enjoy small talk again. Here's what most guys get wrong. They think small talk is about being interesting or being funny or asking good questions, all right, or generally keeping the conversation going. And yeah, while these are true to an extent, all of these are focused on getting something from her attention, her validation, her interest. And that's why it feels forced. That's why it doesn't feel enjoyable for either one of you. That's why people hate small talk. You are focused on the conversation. You're focused on the words rather than the experience that she is having with you. Small talk is not just about exchanging information. It's not about what she does for work, where is she from, how many siblings she has. This is like an interrogation. And she's answered those questions hundreds of times before from guys just like you. And she's just bored. She's bored answering these questions. She actually wants to feel something. This is the part that most dating advice completely misses. You'll hear things like ask better questions, be a good listener, take an interest in her, speak in statements, right? These aren't wrong, but they don't go deep enough. None of these really create an emotional relevance, as I like to say. And attraction is emotional at its core, it's not logical. A woman is not in the interaction to exchange facts. She's there for an experience. She's there for a range of emotions that she can't generate on her own. The reality is this: there are emotions that exist in a woman's mind that can only be present with a man. This is the essence of seduction. Women want to feel a certain way, but she needs a man to show up and make her feel a certain way. Your conversations don't die because you run out of things to say. That's so arbitrary. It's very surface level. It's because nothing was felt. She didn't feel an emotional experience. And this is because you stayed safe. You were afraid of losing the interaction. So you just stayed on boring, neutral, logical topics. And the reality is, she kind of just got bored and she walked away. This is when women will say to you, "Oh, hey, it was nice to meet you. I have to get back to my friends." A lot of times when she does that, it's simply because she didn't feel any emotional experience with you that she couldn't get from someone else. But then you have those moments where you feel like you're drawing a blank. You just don't know what to say. Your mind goes dead. And you wonder to yourself, oh, if I just thought of the right thing to say, if I thought of the right words, it's not that you have nothing to say. It's that you're either filtering the things that you're saying or you don't necessarily know how to express yourself. Okay, this expression is what I call narrative, and narrative is the third part of my VSN system. Very often you're filtering things because you're afraid to say the wrong thing. You're trying to get a good reaction out of her. So you don't want to just speak what's on your mind. A lot of times I'll actually teach guys that the best thing that you can say to a woman is the thing that you want to say to her. So if you're like, "Oh, I think she looks beautiful." Well, why don't you go over there and tell her that? Focus on saying the things that you genuinely want to say. Don't worry about whether or not she likes it. Don't worry about how it reflects on you, right? Because that's outcome dependence. And that kills your ability to express yourself. It is a recipe for always being fake and always being stuck in trying to figure out the right thing to say. I don't want you guys to default to safe questions, safe topics, logic. Nothing happens with a safe conversation. You need to make something happen, something emotional. So, what happens when it actually works? Good small talk, honestly, it comes down to just a couple things. Number one, it's about the experience over the words that you're saying. The words don't matter nearly as much as you think. It is the feelings that she gets when she's with you that matter so much more. Great small talk is not about an exchange of information. It is about presence. Okay. It is about energy. It is about timing even, right? And silence, working silence into there. So in essence, it is an experience that she is having with you that has an emotional resonance. Okay. I want you guys to think about it that way. So say there's two people, right? When two people are sharing something, they're sharing an interaction with each other. When that experience is good, the conversation flows. When it's not, it dies. And this is very normal. Okay. Number two, I want you to think about emotion over logic. Stop trying to have logical conversations. You need to start having emotional experiences. An easy way to do this is with a little trick that I learned years ago, which is question answer tease. Okay. You can ask a logical question. She's going to give you a logical answer. And then lightly tease her on it. That tease makes it a little bit more emotional. It allows her to feel something beyond neutral, beyond logic. Okay. The key here, though, is to be intentional. Okay. I don't want you guys to necessarily ask any question or make a tease about anything. Okay. You need to think about the emotion that you're trying to create. That emotion could be playful, it could be flirty, it could be challenging, or maybe it's curious. Okay. You're not just talking to her, you're shaping how she feels. And that's the most important part. Number three, I want you to think about expression over performance. And this is where a lot of guys go wrong because a lot of dating advice tells you that you're supposed to do certain things. Okay. Say this thing or do that other thing, right? A certain way, that it all kind of feels like an act and it doesn't feel normal. I want you guys to focus on genuine expression. When guys are able to get out of their head and start expressing their genuine personality, it is shocking at how well those interactions go because she's actually able to relate to you. And this is something that I struggled with for a long time. And I had a coach many years ago that really helped me to uh, stop thinking in terms of words and lines and trying to figure out the right thing to say. And honestly, like I've said some things that are honestly not that attractive, but it didn't matter because it came from a genuine place. When you think about the right thing to say, when you focus on the words, you're thinking about the performance, the things you're supposed to say, it makes you come across as fake, makes you come across as calculated or incongruent. Instead, I want you to think about what feels natural to you. Okay. Don't think about what you're supposed to say. I want you to think about what comes to mind when your mind is blank. And this is a reflection of your values. Your values are all the things that resonate with you. They're the things that matter to you, the things that you do by default. Your values shape your story. Okay? Your story is who you are. It's the character you're playing in life. It's the role that you're filling and doing when you live your life. Okay? And your story is expressed through your narrative. And that's what we're talking about now. We're talking about this expression. So you need to understand who you are and be able to express that. When your small talk is aligned with your values, it's aligned with who you are as a person, it's aligned with your story, the person that you are underneath, it feels effortless. When it is not, when you try to put on a performance and you're trying to say the right thing and trying to figure out the perfect pickup line and whatever else, guys are trying to figure out, that makes you feel stuck or fake, and it's simply not sustainable. So if you're having trouble understanding your alignment with your values, the congruence of your story, or the expression of your narrative, I created a free alignment assessment worksheet that you can get when you sign up for the Men's Lab email newsletter. You can see the link in the description. Now, here's where it gets a little bit more advanced. You're not just expressing yourself randomly, okay? Yes, you need to be aware of who you are as a person, okay? Your values. You need to understand who you are, the character that you're playing. What type of person are you, okay? That's your story. And then obviously the words that are coming out of your mouth need to be something that resonates with her, something that resonates with an expression of who you are, a genuine expression. But it's not just about expressing yourself, and it's definitely not random. You need to pay attention to her, because when you watch how she responds and you watch her reactions to what it is that you're telling her, she's giving you little indications of the things that she wants to feel. And when you find something, when you find that thing, that emotion that she resonates with, that she leans in and she wants more of that, you should lean into that. And if what you're doing isn't touching on the right emotional trigger, then that's fine. You can just shift. Okay. It's not that you're trying to impress her. Okay. I don't want you to think that you're doing this to try to like get her or something like that. You're doing this to explore the kind of experience the two of you are going to create together. This is where the conversation becomes dynamic. This is where the small talk is beyond just you expressing yourself. It becomes you allowing her the opportunity to respond and express herself to you. The conversation takes on an emotional vibe, an emotional dynamic. Okay. This can be flirty, it can be playful, okay, curious, or even educational. It doesn't matter what the topic is because the topic isn't the point. There was a period in time a while back, and I don't do this anymore. Um, I used to teach guys uh, to go up to a girl and flirt with her talking about the weather. And the reason why I did this is not because uh, you should necessarily do that, but more as an example that I don't want you guys to be thinking so much about the words coming out of your mouth, so much as the emotional experience that you are giving her, the way that you are expressing yourself. What is the impression that she gives, that she gets about you beyond just the words? And this is the shift that happens. The conversation itself almost doesn't matter. The experience does. When the experience is real, when it's aligned with your core values and your story, and it's emotionally engaging to not just you, but her as well, neither one of you is going to want it to end. And that is how you make small talk great again. My name is Ethan. I started the Men's Lab to help guys just like you get results through alignment. If you're tired of conventional dating advice and the primitive solutions they provide, I can help. See the links in the description. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to get future updates. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.